All right, hey guys, you've been asking for more business content again, so here we go. So I want to talk about AI. I know Brennan's talking a lot about it, and what are my thoughts on it? Obviously, I'm excited about it. I really begin to educate myself on AI. If you're not doing that, you're going to be behind. But I've really educated myself on how to really utilize AI in my business. And one of the things people have asked me about is, what are my thoughts on what it's going to do to the economy and the world? And I definitely believe that it's going to be like it's gonna be a game changer. It's gonna be a catalyst for revolution in many ways, and it's a change agent for sure, and it's a disruptor. It's also an accelerant, and so it's gonna eliminate a lot of careers. And those that begin to learn how to dance and partner with AI are going to be the successful ones. Having said that, it's going to level a lot of things out in business. And so, what I want you to be thinking about in business is what I think business is going to begin to come down to, obviously, is your company's culture, your business mission and values, your core values. But I want to give you the thing that I think is probably going to be the great separator in all businesses, where people are going to do business with a company over another one. And that is going to be their experience, the customer experience. Forget the term customer service, throw that out the rest of your life. It's customer experience now. And so I really believe that if someone's going to come to work with you, it's going to be because of the experience you create. Clients are going to come because of the experience. And so you have to start to become much more creative in the experience you're creating. What's the transaction like? What's the business process like? What's working with you like? What's the experience of being with you? What are people feeling? Because what they're ultimately going to be able to get is information anywhere they want it. Products and services are going to become basically commodities. And so what's going to separate people is leadership, which is what I covered last week, and the environment or the experience people have with you. There's some great restaurants I've been to in my life, but there's a book called, I believe it's Radical Hospitality or Unreasonable Hospitality. I love this book because it talks about the experience and getting so granular, so specific, so detailed, so nuanced in the experience you create for people, both pre-transaction, during transaction, and post-transaction, both pre-hiring, once they work there, and once they go home. The experience that people have, I believe, will be the game changer over the next 10 years in business. That's why events matter, live events matter, but you're going to have to get much more creative. It's going to be the people who have attention to detail. In fact, in two of my businesses, I have hired two people. Their entire job is employee experience. And my other one, we have someone that's now customer experience. I want someone fully dedicated constantly to creating an experience that blows people's minds, that they say, I want to recommend this experience to somebody else. Not the product, not the service, not that stuff. And that's okay. But the experience, you got to talk to these people. I had the most amazing experience. I felt something. They gave me something. There was an energy, there was a frequency, there was a vibration. There was things that they did for us afterwards. I can't even believe they did. I'll give you a perfect example of what that might look like. I was at a restaurant recently and here in town, and the owner of the restaurant came over, got to know my family, learned a little bit about our backgrounds, learned that my daughter went to Clemson, learned that my son is a golfer. And so he just took, note of it. And anyway, the next time that we came in there, are you ready for this? The next time that we came in there, he had a custom video made from Brooks Koepka to my son, because he was also someone who had come into the restaurant, he's a professional golfer, by the way, that just when we came in there, he said, oh, hey, Max, I just thought you might wanted to see this. And it's the golfer saying that the owner was telling him about my son, and he wanted him to have that. For my daughter, at the dinner, he brings her over this Clemson Tiger custom, like mascot bear, custom tiger that he had ordered for her. He ordered from them so that when she came in, he gave it to her as a gift during our meal. And in my case, he gave me this little thing. It's a keychain that's on my keychain right now. It's probably $10, but it was the power of one more and max out on the keychain. And on the back, it said Hope Island. He thought about our family. He made us feel like family. Now, I don't know what those things cost him. Maybe it cost him $80. I don't know, right? The video probably cost him nothing. Do you think we're going back there? Do you think it mattered if our food was, perfect that night, which it was, by the way? It was the experience. I can't wait to go back there. because I want to feel that way again. I felt like it was family. Remember the show Cheers? Do you guys remember that show? Most of you are probably too young. But there was this great show actually in Boston, not far from here, in this famous bar. But when the people would walk in, it'd be Norm, right? They'd greet him when he came in. And Frasier was there. And it was like this, it became like a family. So I don't know if the drinks were any better at this bar, but I know this, the experience was. And I'm telling you, that's going to be true in every business. You're saying, Ed, tech? Really? The grocery business? No way. My dry cleaners? That's impossible. There's no way. My coaching business? Yep. It's going to come down to experience. So this week, how can you make the experience even sweeter, even richer? Listen to me. Here's the term I'm using in all my businesses. I'll give you a hack. What's the richness of the experience we're providing for the people that work with us and the people that we want to be our clients and become our clients? What's the richness of the experience? And in all my businesses, that's going to be my obsession the next 5 years. I recommend it be yours as well. Max out your Monday.